Hello there, let's have a deeper look into the AMAnews for July 2024. And as always, we are going to start with SEO for Amazon, and we are going to talk shortly about Rufus, the new search or ask a question function instead of the normal auto-suggest filled search field we know from Amazon. In February 2022, Amazon announced Rufus as a new generative AI-powered conversational shopping experience. And now the beta is open. Rufus is a generative AI-powered expert shopping assistant trained on Amazon extensive product catalog. Okay, at the one side, so that means all data from your listing are relevant, but also it's connected to the customer reviews and to the community Q&As. And what I find most interesting, and information from across the web to answer customer questions on a variety of shopping needs and products, provide comparisons and make recommendations based on conversational context. So that means you will have to ask instead of search, and you will get questions by Rufus if you want it for summer or for winter or what else. So it's more an interaction than a typical search. And how to get started with the Rufus beta. Rufus is now being made available to select customers when they next update their Amazon shopping app. Okay, that is the interesting point here. You need to update your Amazon shopping app to figure it out if you're in the beta or not. From my point of view, there are missing too many standards, and I just want to look for a specific garbage can or trash can. I know what I'm looking for. I just want to scroll through the results and click the round one with 60 liters in black. I don't want to ask an AI all the different steps. So I see a lot of problems, but we will see results soon when it is rolled out completely, or maybe not. Next step is content, and yeah, we are also talking about AI here. The problem is the new AI generated product attribute enrichments. You will now find them in your Seller Central, and you will also find a deadline until you have to give your feedback. You will receive also an email, and when you can download the changes and give your feedback if you agree or disagree, and when you disagree, why you disagree. The problem here is really simple. For example, is assembly required? Current value true? Yes. The seller knows that the assembly is required, and the AI says it is false, and you have to disagree, of course, to the incorrect value. When you're not disagreeing, Amazon will release the complete wrong data 14 days later. That is a problem. Also, you see different other examples, number of vegetables, 2 wrong, it's 1, no, that is wrong, it's 2. Handle material, it's just a metal, it's not stainless steel, and all the other stuff. So a lot of problems. Keep it in mind. You have to get active, and you have to make sure that you disagree to the different topics. You find all that stuff under Seller Central, Amazon.com selection gaps, and you need to respond to Amazon. Okay, so if you liked it so far, it's short news, it's just the summer. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to stay informed when we are releasing new videos, and of course use the AMALYZE browser extension. And now let's talk about advertising. Of course, July 16th and 17th, where is the Amazon Prime Day. Make sure that you have enough products in stock, and on the other side, raise your ad budgets. Don't always raise your CPCs. Normally, when more customers are coming, the first thing you need is more stock, and the second thing is you need more ad budget. But be aware if you're using specific dynamic bids up and down. To help advertisers gain more impressions and sales during Prime Day, we are temporarily allowing bids for campaigns using dynamic bids up and down to increase by up to 100% for rest of search and product page placement. Currently, this is at 50%. Okay, so normally just don't use bids up and down, but when you're using them, make sure you know that Amazon has raised the modifier from 50 to 100% for that specific time. And then let's talk about the specific match types. From my point of view, the definitions are now completely released and there are a lot of changes in it. For example, with a broad match as example, normally it may include singular, plural, variations, synonyms, and related terms as determined by the meaning of the keyword and the context of the advertised products. So that means broad is not typically you're setting your ads for A and B and it's going for B and A and B and A and C or so. You see it down here. The keyword itself may not be contained in the customer shopping query. For example, the keyword sneaker may match to a query like canvas sneaker or sneakers, so the word is in it, but also for basketball shoes without sneakers or athletic shoes, cleats, trainers or foam runners. So you see in broad, it's not necessary anymore to see the keyword in the search term. For the phrase match, it's a bit more restrictive than broad match, we know that. But for example, in sponsored brand campaigns, this match type allows advertisers to show their ads on search that include the meaning of their keyword. So meaning means not the keyword. The meaning of the keyword can be implied, and customer searches can be a more specific form of the meaning. For example, if an advertiser has a phrase keyword for curtain rods and a customer query for pole for curtains for bedroom, a phrase match occurs. So it's more unspecific. You have maybe seen it in social media and different post-its on your own search term reports, especially when it comes to sponsored brands. Whereas a split, so for phrase, you have sponsored products, a specific definition, and sponsored brands. It's also the same with exact match. It's absolutely restrictive on the one side, but on the other side, it comes with plural or different forms of the keywords. And in sponsored brands campaigns, this match type allows advertisers to show their ads on searches that have the same meaning or same intent as their keyword. So for example, if an advertiser has an exact keyword of outside lights and a customer queries outdoor lights, an exact match occurs. So different new things about meanings or about the intent behind it. So don't get too surprised when you're figuring out that in your search terms are more and more different keywords that you have never advertised on. Then just a little reminder, make sure since November 2023, Amazon has announced that there is a 300% plus modifier in sponsored brands. In sponsored displays, there was that modifier from the beginning, but just a reminder, also in sponsored brands campaigns that have a Drive page visit as campaign goal, if Amazon finds an opportunity where their ad or your ad is more likely to lead to a page visit or conversion, they may increase your bid for that auction up to 300%. Just a little reminder. Last but not least, in combination with a Prime Day where no regular bids shown anymore, you have also, so they are shown, but you can also change it to the bid specific for Prime Day. So make sure when you're now watching the video, have a deeper look in your ads. Of course, Prime Day is next week. And when we're talking about Prime Day, we need to talk about marketing. In the marketing section, you have now the possibility to set up subscribe and save also for seller fulfilled products. So it will start at 27th June. So that means nearly 1 week ago. We will automatically enroll all of your eligible replenishable products at the default discount set in your subscribe and save settings. Also make sure that you understand Amazon will also found an additional 5% discount for customers who have 5 or more subscriptions that are scheduled to arrive on the same delivery day. I don't know how that should work. So when I order in the first week of a month, a monthly subscribe and save, and in the second week, I will no way have up to 5 of them at the same delivery date. But maybe over the time that will happen and you will get an additional 5% discount that Amazon is paying for the customer and you don't have to pay for it. Then in the brand tailored promotions, you will find finally a feature to exclude up to 100 ASINs. That was a big problem in the brand tailored promotions. With all that, promotions were absolutely awesome. They are fee-free and for specific clientele of your brand, but sometimes you really have specific products that are not profitable anymore when you're setting brand tailored promotions. So now you can exclude up to 100 ASINs. That is an absolutely cool solution. Then finally, everybody should find a customer loyalty analytics dashboard in his account. It took Amazon really more than a year to roll it out for everyone, but now you will have, for example, the brand view in your account. You will find an overview about the different topics like total customers, top tier customers, at-risk customers, and so on. You will find a direct connection to the brand tailored promotions. That is really nice, and you will find an overview as a pie chart with top tier promising, at risk and hibernating customers. Just cool to understand it. It's coming with an RFM model behind it. That means recency, frequency, and monetary model. And also you can go into the details, figuring out more data about new and potential customers, repeat customers, and you will find a huge trend overview for your brand with 2 axes, and every X itself you can choose what you want to see where. And as you've seen before, there's also a segment view for top tier, promising, at risk and hibernating customers with more details about customer sales and orders, for example, and then the details and pie charts behind it with growing, maintaining and declining. So you really get the insights about your segments, and of course with the different trends and 2 axes to choose. That is really cool to get insights about your customers and to figuring out what's your marketing or your SEO or your new launches doing for your brand. Last but not least, we are going to talk about a few marketplace news. On the one side, there's a new cool feature. Send it again feature replicates previous FBA shipments with 1 click. Yeah, that's the whole story behind it. You can now replicate SKUs and quantities from previous FBA shipments in 1 click with the new Send It Again feature. That is really cool. Afterwards, you can of course change the numbers or add or remove SKUs manually, but it's really, really cool to be faster than setting up shipments. Then there is fulfill orders quickly and effectively with the WeGo features. I've seen it first in the news on the Amazon Seller Central page. We recently launched some new features. So some new features means WeGo was still there. Our free multi-channel fulfillment software, I really had no clue about it, is to help you fulfill orders faster and reduce your cost per customer. The new features allow you to do the following: identify and merge orders from the same customer, really cool. Sort orders by SKU, customer or bin location. You can now streamline your operations by sorting orders and printing documents in that order too. So that helps instead of puzzling all together. And route orders efficiently. We select the warehouse closest to the delivery address to help you deliver products faster and reduce potential shipping costs. It's really, really cool. And if you're interested in more details, just click on WeGo and you will figuring out WeGo is a free multi-channel shipping software that allows you to fulfill orders across multiple online stores. You can import your orders from multiple stores and manage them in one place. WeGo connects Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Shopify, among others, and it offers Amazon's buy shipping rates for all your orders, Amazon and other channels. If you prefer to use your own carrier rates, you can connect your account and use your rates. When you use WeGo, you will also earn up to 5% back on eligible shipments with WeGo credits. And when you have to go into the details, of course, you will find everything directly in Seller Central when you search for WeGo and figuring out if it is helpful or not. And last but not least, optimized peak storage with Capacity Manager and AWD, Amazon Warehousing and Distribution. So especially for the holiday inventory strategies, for the high season in summer, but also in Q4. The Capacity Manager gives you access to extra fulfillment center storage for your fast-selling products, generally foods that sell in the least in less than 4 weeks. You can bid on extra storage by paying a reservation fee that you specify. Performance credits earned from the sales generate using the extra capacity can offset up to 100% of the fee. Amazon has announced it, I don't know, a year ago, 1.5 years ago. There was a big trouble in the business if you have now to bid for the storage and all that stuff, and finally it's rolled out. You can get up to 25% discount off the base rate for AWD, Amazon Warehousing Distribution, for a limited time. This discount will be applied automatically and will appear on your monthly fee report in Seller Central. That is, I think, really cool. For more details on using Capacity Manager for improved holiday planning, register for our July 23, 2024 webinar. You can find the link directly here. Okay, so these were the AMAnews for July 2024. I wish you all an absolutely successful Prime Day, and we will hear us again in August.